LinkedIn? Is the there it is. Is the LinkedIn somewhere? I should have the LinkedIn to hand. I should really put it in my description. But there's a LinkedIn of all the members on the server who are all fantastic and wonderful creators doing different things. I think we're all quite eclectic. Aerington likes to dig big holes. Apparently. Hello. Have a stream puff. Well, after you've eaten it, make sure you clean your... Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely clean your teeth straight afterwards, though, 'cause it's full of sugar. What are you doing today? I put you on the spot there. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'll end mine, and then I can give you advice from the background. I've no idea what that's like at all. Yeah, definitely. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching today. It's been so good. We've had new subscribers, wonderful feeling. Mr. HMHMD, new to the channel, and our favourites. We've had Stowe and Falcon. Even it's been amazing. It's been wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's been great having you here. Let's do it again sometime soon. I need to do these more often. They're fun, and I like talking to you guys. Okay, we don't have time. So, thank you again, and I will see you next time.
Heyo, welcome to Minecraft. My name is Aerington, and hopefully you can hear me now. There it is. All right. I've fixed it. So at the last second, I thought it was really bugging me that I couldn't hear my sound effects. So you can't hear my sound effects, but you can hear me, which is kind of more important. The music's very loud. Where's that at? Here we go. Oh my, I've got so many things going on in my headphones right now. Here we go. Why is that not changing that? Hey, professional Minecrafter Aerington Games here.
Am I allowed to talk?
Yeah, you can talk. I'm just figuring out stuff right now. There it went. I'm determined to fix all my stream issues before we start this time. So, I apologize. It might be a second. Okay.
End stream. 42 views. Sorry, that's too meta for me.
Okay, I can hear... Alright, well, I can hear the game sounds. I can hear my voice. And I can hear music. So that's gonna have to be good enough. Which is frustrating, because good enough is not what I want. I want the best. Only way to fix stream issues is live. That is very true, and really irritating. Honestly, that has always drove me nuts. Why? Why is there not some half recording setting so that I can figure these things out? That would be great.
Like a private stream to yourself.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be awesome.
Am I still in game? I am.
Oh look, derpy. Beautiful. I don't know about that. The lighting's really orangey. Orangey. Too orangey, but it's either orangey or white, like super white, and I don't like that either. Rule number 1 of streaming: if you fix it before streaming, it breaks on streaming. That is exactly what happened last stream. I was testing buttons and I was trying to figure out if it worked, and unintentionally muted my mic. So as soon as I started the stream, no one could hear for 20 minutes, which was fantastic. I have taken that button off of all of my things because that is unnecessary. All right. Jess, are you listening to the stream or are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you, always.
Listen to the stream for a few minutes. I'm gonna push some buttons and we'll see if any of them do anything.
Alright, I need to mute my mic.
Mute your mic.
Because it'll come out through. So
Alright.
You're asking me to help with technical stuff now, and that's just the worst thing to do.
All right. I'm determined. We're gonna start the stream on a good note.
How
Well,
do I mute my mic? Oh, mute. There we go. All right, one sec.
are you ready? I ask after you've muted your mic. Can you hear that? Okay. So I'm push buttons and basically me every day. Yeah, for real. You're the best around. Thank you, duds. Music really loud. I think I fixed it. Is the music better now? And can you hear any of the sound effects I'm playing right now? Okay, let's do another one. Sound effects I don't think are gonna work. So what about this?
Okay, the creeper worked. That was so cool.
You can hear the creeper?
Yeah.
Like you can hear it though.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Boom.
Nice. All right. I didn't know if those would work, but you couldn't hear any sound effects before that, right?
No.
Okay. Those go
Are they
through
the Discord ones, yeah?
yeah, but they go through voice mod, but then my stream mix comes through Wavelink, and I don't know how to get that routed right. Because if I'm worried if I put my voice mod stuff, then it's gonna double up my mic. So I don't know. That's what I tried to fix right before, and it was a bad idea. So we'll figure that out later. Yeah, I'll add that to my list right after you and I work on the caps timeout on Stream Element.
Oh yeah. What's that all about?
Oh yeah, it was bullying your peoples. Voice mod sound effects. All right. Here we go. Let's actually start a stream now. We're going to go somewhere nice and bright, and we're going to pretend that this is the beginning of the stream.
We're going to somewhere nice and bright, and then you go into a bed.
Well, it was dark outside, so I had to go to bed first. Okay, here, beautiful spot.
Beautiful. Look at that
Love
sunrise.
it. All right, here we go. This is when the stream starts. You haven't seen anything until now. Heyo, welcome to Minecraft. My name is Aerington, and today we are back on the Channel 64 SMP Season 2. That's how I do it for every video, because there's a timed element. Hi. Thank you for being here, and definitely thank you for if you did see anything before that intro, thank you for being patient with me as I figure out what works and what doesn't work, and we have some things to fix. You guys are on top of this. Hi, I just got here. Hey, Rustic Dragon, Alpin, how are you guys? How are you? I know, legend. They got this.
We've got the best viewers.
We do. How is your evening? Or not evening. It's not evening for everybody. It is here in Ohio. Ohio.
Are you talking? You are talking to me?
You know what? I'm talking to anybody and everybody yet. It's still early in the stream.
I did a stream, you know.
You did a stream? How did your stream go?
It was very good. It was very good.
See, everybody.
Subscribers, come on.
Nice. That's
the
fantastic.
It's getting bigger day by day.
It's night, 2 a.m. Okay, so you're like 6 hours ahead of me. Can I count?
I'm 1 a.m.
Yeah, 2 a.m. be about 6 hours ahead of me. I'm at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. 8 p.m. Whoa. Wow. Might as well be 8 a.m. I am out of it apparently. So I have a list of things to do. They're horrible. Let's do something else. No, I'm kidding. I have a stream puff. Yay.
Yay, stream puff.
So I was actually going to work on the interior of my base and kind of do a little bit of a catch up.
Tomato ketchup.
No, the other kind of ketchup. Man, I know it's so dark in here. I need to set up the echo
Massive.
button. See if I got the stream stuff to work right. I'd have echoes and sound effects.
Friend of yours?
Who? What? Where? Yeah, I need to block that off. They keep coming through the portal. So what's going on here is we are building a sort of like Area 51, Indiana Jones, like the big warehouse kind of build here. I didn't get it finished last episode. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get right into the real stuff. But I've been job hunting for 3 months, and it has been horrible and has really put a damper on content creation. So we're going to breeze right past this and say, I'm trying to figure out what works while I go through this so that I can make the most content I can and enjoy it and have fun. And so we might try recording an episode on stream. That was my idea for the day. Kind of, yeah. So I guess we did an intro a bit, but I didn't hit the record button, so that doesn't matter anyways. Let's go. We're gonna record an episode.
It's so crazy. It might just work.
I know, I love it. Let's go back out and record that intro again, because I didn't hit the record button. Which also is another thing that we're going to completely test, because I don't know if I hit the record button if it'll lag out the stream like nobody's business, or if it'll be fine.
I've considered that, yeah, recording streams and thought, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't.
I imagine your computer's not better than mine.
Well, possibly, but also I don't know. That doesn't mean it's optimized well enough to do half these things though either.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's try this. Oh, and I'm gonna be in the corner too, which will be fun.
I mean, I haven't actually asked if you want me here.
Yeah, no, you're great. You hang out as long as you want. Here we go. Heyo, welcome to Minecraft. My name is Aerington, and today we are back in the Channel 64 SMP Season 2. Now today what we are doing is recording an episode on a live stream. So hopefully we're not lagging out the live stream, but we're going to see what happens as we go start the build and record that time lapse live. That's good enough for me. That works.
Yeah.
Gonna stop the record button.
Real peek behind the curtain, isn't it?
It might be, yeah. That was my idea. Hopefully this is entertaining. Also, we'll see how far 2 hours gets us in the span of this build, and by that I mean an hour and 45 minutes already. So, oh no, that's way too much showed off right away. Let's see. I mean, we're just gonna have to get to it.
Wow.
All right. Jess, do you want to help?
Can I use the bathroom first?
Yeah, you could use. Yeah.
Thank you, but me.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Right. Be right back.
Okay. Spoilers. Yeah, it showed a little more than I was hoping. I thought I'd left it down a little more, but. So like I said, we're working on a sort of warehouse build. We've got the storage and functional sections up here. As well as I did a bamboo farm on this side. I am thinking that we are going to use that to make kind of scaffolding, prepare for 120, and then we might team up with Duds and make like a bamboo shop or a what's it called? Scaffolding shop. That's my kind of idea there. But first, you gotta get the pretty parts of the build out of the way. Because that's how we do. You know, like here's like, what is this? 1/8 of this room is functional, and the rest is just all for looks. So I'm excited to get it done though, because I have a big problem with planning. I don't know if it's a problem. It's hard to explain because I plan in advance, which is good, but then I plan like a scale or like in advance to a point where I can't. Ooh, we have a zombie spawner under here. I haven't broke it yet because I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to just get rid of something that's cool like that, but I don't think I have any use for it, so we'll see. Ouch. Yep, totally distracted. Forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, I plan too much. Because I don't know, inspiration's a weird thing. Like I get on a kick and I start planning things and then I keep planning things and it's like, well, I don't want to not ride out that inspiration while I have it. I should stop doing that. But the problem then becomes that I have so much planned that I can't build in a reasonable content creation kind of timeline because a lot of my content creation is not just the build. It's the adventure to go on with friends, hanging out with people. It's a lot of editing. And that's for me. That's how I roll with my stuff, just because I don't know, I guess I came into this thinking I'm not the most entertaining person, so I'm going to find a way to make my episodes really entertaining. And so that's editing. And I enjoy editing. Takes a long time, especially at the rate I'm at where I'm editing a lot. Okay, fellow over planner here. Planning is the only thing that keeps me sane. I know, it's great. And see, I overplan everything. And so like Kratala, for the first half of the season, I tried really hard not to plan it too fast. And then one weekend, as always, I got really inspired. And the next thing you know, for the next few months, I was building a build that I'd already planned, which I try to break that up lately with like other like side builds or things, so that I'm not always at the same place necessarily. Ooh, that was scary. But yeah, it makes it difficult then because there's a point of content creation where you want to be excited about the build, and the easiest way to be excited about something is, well, I just planned it, I just designed it, and so yeah, I'm very excited to show people, and so it makes it difficult. Planning makes me go insane. I wish I could find a balance is what I need to find. And so I don't know, who knows, maybe out of this kind of experiment of trying maybe to either, you know, do this where I record an episode while streaming or balance my stuff with streaming more, maybe I'll find a better balance. Or maybe I just need to stop like I need to find a way that like the builds don't, or the episode and recording doesn't hold me back as much, so that I can build more. Or maybe I just build more off camera and I say, hey, I built this, I wanted to. I think I'm umming a lot. I don't like that. Was it the public speech class where somebody tells you, hey, don't say so much, and then you think about it and noticing it every time? Building off camera is fun. I need to do that more, and I need to play more. And see, and then there's the other side of that too, where it's like, well, if you're building and playing more, then you're getting more content too. And I don't know, it's all frustrating. It's all balance. The moral of the story is content creation is all balance, and I'm still learning, and I always will be. And then every time I think I've got it figured out, life throws a curveball, and now I have to relearn a whole new method, because now I'm balancing motivation and stress and the world and finding a job, and it's gross. Because I am bound and determined to continue working from home because it's awesome, and why would anyone want to not do that? So that's my goal. That's what I'm working on. Sound very familiar. Yeah, maybe. Yep. Hey. You know, it is terrible. Very practical. I heard rumors, not rumors, but there was some people I recorded with, worked with early on in content creation that said they would like review public speaking videos and stuff to help with their videos. I think that's a good idea. I think that's probably something I should have done or should do at some point. I'm gonna adjust my lighting here a little more because I am
Hello.
Still very yellow. That's better. I like that. Hello.
Speaking hard.
Speaking is hard. It's difficult.
It's funny thinking back though to where we started making content and not knowing so many things. I remember thinking, if I use Matica and then replay, it's gonna the Matica's gonna show up on the replay. How do they get around that?
Wait, what are you doing? What did she leave a crafting table up there for?
What?
I remember being determined to F1 all of my speaking parts and turn off the hotbar. That was completely unnecessary.
It's funny, isn't it?
It is funny. Hi, dads.
Hey.
Trees.
I was trying to anvil Jess, but he took too long peeing.
Aw.
Hey, you know when a guy gets slightly older, these things take longer.
Hey.
You can't just run in there and do it. You know, you need gentle encouragement.
Hey, dads. Did you see that the Discord added a new feature?
Hello. Unsolicited cameos.
I just put block. Oh no, what have I done? No.
And also, hello.
Love it.
All right, I'm gonna hop out of here before I start coughing up your stream.
That's fair enough. Feel
Goodbye.
better. Love you. Bye.
Everybody. Hey Dave.
Perfect sound. Love it. See, that works. Everything else is through it's through voice mod. So I gotta figure it out. Okay. Yes.
Use me.
Oh. Here is yellow wool.
Yes.
I guess it's probably
Would
gonna
you believe it?
it's probably gonna be easiest to start on this side because most of these lines need to be yellow wool. You'll kind of see the design.
Fill in the gap, yeah.
Yeah, and then those designs need mirrored on the other side.
I'm helping.
Ruins my sound settings. Yeah, I might need to. I integrated really heavily with. Hey, I haven't even labeled them yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I actually started figuring out my order in Kratala, so it saves me some lag and some images and stuff. I don't know. It wasn't that bad. I just changed topics twice. I'm sorry. Peeporp. Yeah, I integrated really heavily with the voice mod sound effects, which I think I can do through Elgato now, so I probably just ought to do that. I don't know. Voice mod's got such potential. It's just also, I don't know, something is broken and it's not fixed or hasn't been fixed this whole time. Every time I try it, it breaks my Discord or breaks something. But I think my videos record through voice mod and it doesn't, there's nothing wrong there. So I don't know. It's a shame. There's a lot of potential there.
I hope I'm doing this right.
On that side, it shouldn't. Yeah, you should be fine. Yep. On this side was where it's going to get confusing because there are parts that I didn't finish in the design that have to go back and fix. Because of the way I copied and pasted it in World Edit. Voice mod works all of the time, 50% of the time. Yeah. It's really unfortunate too because they're really like weird niche problems. I mean, it's mainly Discord. Like everything will be fine for a month in Discord. And then all of a sudden I'll start crackling and it just completely stops working, and it is the most frustrating thing because I won't have changed anything. I think that's the worst of anything, is when you don't change something and still things break. So
Oh, yeah.
frustrating. Like that's a lot of what you're learning with computers in general as you go is, okay, something's broke. What did I change recently? And when it's something that you just haven't changed, it just stopped working, it's the worst. Classic.
So fill all these in, yeah?
Yeah, okay, but wait. So not right here. So like the outer edges.
Okay.
Yeah, these will be pistons. And then that's, yeah.
Oh, is it going to be super duper automated?
It is not at all. It's just for looks. Very expensive looks. That took a few days of crafting pistons for.
The best kind of busy.
Yeah. Because I was determined to start over with my resources, and I did, mostly. But not all the way. I ended up grabbing the wool and what else? And iron from No Water. I bought a ton of Duds iron, and by that I mean like it's empty. I bought it all out, and that's after I took a bunch from Loki.
That's me and Wood. I've got
Phoenix, just gonna lurk, hang out with friends, have a good stream. Thank you very much. And thank you honestly just for your support all day. We really appreciate you hanging out here, getting to know us, and have a good time with your friends. That's it. Oh, why is it when you're talking to like chat like somebody specific and then like that's it? It just gets really awkward for it's like that's it. It's the cutoff that's
Over.
weird. Over.
Should that be filled in there? I think so. This is confusing.
Yep, that's it. Yep, you're good. No, wait. Yeah, next.
Here.
Excuse me. Nope. Nope, next over. Sorry. All right, the worst part about losing voice mod stuff is that apparently if I push this button here, you can't hear my Slurpee sounds when I'm drinking water.
Oh.
I know.
Alright, that's really annoying.
I'm excited to binge a bunch of your guys' videos to get to know you better. We would love that. That'd be awesome. We hope you enjoy all of them. Every last one of them.
Every last one. Okay,
Slorpin'. Slorpin'.
Slorp? That is the absolute correct spelling of that noise.
Slorpin'. That reminds me, I've been come across this guy on TikTok lately, and it's this Norwegian guy, and he is like ripped and just your typical like blonde Norwegian. You're like, oh man, that's a good looking guy. They got like the wind blowing in his hair, and then he's like, hi, would you like to go to my house to make the good?
Make so good. I don't really want to know what that is.
Yeah, we'll leave that at that, but it's hilarious. It is very funny. I will say, in general, though, that has been an awesome part of Channel 64 is just working with different accents and cultures and getting to know people. It's
Oh wow, yeah, definitely.
it's wild to think that, you know, some of my closest friends now are in the UK, in Australia, in Germany, Switzerland. Like, that's wild.
Africa.
South Africa, thank you. That's all I need is somebody to be like, hey, are we not
You forgot
friends?
me. No.
No, that's wild though. I never would have expected that I'd be the type of person with online friends in the first place, let alone as many and as far around the world as we have here.
Oh, I really want to record with Mega. He's so funny.
Mega is awesome. He's a very good like wingman to comedy. And maybe I don't know. I guess I can't promise that because a lot of working with anybody is just how you mesh with them and how they gel. But I will say I work very well with Mega and Harwood as well though. Both of them. I will say in our last recording, Harwood took the straight man position and like I should explain that because that sounds funny if you don't know what we mean. North Carolina getting no respect. I know, I work with people in the US. It's crazy.
I think the funniest thing was when
See you
we
later
first
this
started
summer.
recording together and you heard my kids and you were so like amazed that they had English accents.
I think it's so funny. I enjoy that. That's like, it's like, I don't know. It's such a weird, I don't, it's some childish part of my brain that's hard to explain, but it's just so funny.
Well, no, because you have a kind of disconnect, don't you? It's,
Yeah.
I picture you sat doing, well, I can see you, but normally I could picture you sat where you are, but I can't imagine what's around you.
Right? Well, that's because I made it invisible. Green screen.
With magic.
I mean, right now you would see
Am I
green
getting this
screen
right?
and a curtain.
Really worried this isn't right.
It's fine. No, actually, you're good. That stuff's all behind the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, this outer edge is just where the wall goes, which I guess we probably ought to work on that fairly soon.
Oh, you're gonna put a whole wall like what?
Yeah, yeah. I was
Whoa.
smart this time and mined out all the way to into the wall.
Nice.
Like, okay, so Alpin said Rusty earlier. Am I allowed to say Rusty as a nickname?
No, you will call
As
him
opposed
Mr.
to
Dragon.
Mr. Dragon. Well, that sounds worse, and I love it. Sorry, you have no choice now, Mr. Dragon. Also, I love it. Yes. I am just here in Minecraft. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, wouldn't it be convenient if you had someone with you who just mined out a load of stone?
Oh, man, it would.
Should I just start running stone along here then?
Where? Oh, no, it's actually... Oh, I see what you're saying. No, it's
Oh,
all...
that's gonna.
It's a white wall.
Hmm.
Whatever. Well, you know what? We are stuck with Mr. Dragon then. It's been done.
Why do I keep doing this?
People who called me rustic from the start tried calling me rusty. We are no longer on speaking terms. Got it. That makes sense. You know what? I can actually respect that. Like, once how you start is how it is. And so, Mr. Dragon, that's just how it is now. It's so funny.
It's funny how nicknames are created, especially when you're at school.
It's funny how little it takes to make a nickname.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
There's a great stand-up routine about somebody who went to school with somebody, and their nickname was Baghdad, because one day their dad bought them a new bag. It's like the lamest thing. And then you get into your sort of 20s and 30s, and then you might cut chance because someone you went to school with, and they're still calling you the same nickname.
yeah, it's the subtlest of things. It literally takes nothing. But I mean, that happens with lore too, though. Like, look where we're at with Old Bones Jones, and that was such a one-off, like, random thing
Oh yeah.
that it will never go away now. Do you need more yellow?
No, I just need to put it just around here in these holes.
Yeah, I think all the ones left on this side are that. Mr. Porp was my father. Oh, that's funny. What was I gonna say?
Did you have a nickname at school?
No, no, honestly, I had one like set up for me and no one ever took it. My Oh wow, I just realized how close to doxing I was. Um well, we will say this. My first and middle name, um if you don't want to hear this and break the illusion that I am Aerington and only Aerington, plug your ears. But my first and middle name both start with J. No one ever took
yes.
JJ.
No JJ.
Never. Not at all. Which I thought was interesting because I don't know, this just felt like an obvious. Nope, never happened.
No.
Which I'm okay with, but
They just called you by your actual name, Joseph Jezebel.
yep. Yeah, but like the rhymey bit you just got there, yeah, trust me, it rhymes, or like not rhymes, but like it's way too fluent together.
Yeah.
It's kind of goofy.
Well, I was very small at school compared to everyone else. I mean, I still am.
Aerington is
I
Jeremiah.
didn't suddenly grow out overnight. But they called me Whittler, which just makes me sound like I pee my pants all the time.
Oh, I was thinking
then-
like old people whittle a lot.
Whittle. Oh, whittle. No,
Oh,
with a
whittle.
D. Yeah.
Oh,
And then
whittle.
it got shortened
I go
to
whittle
Wid.
away, you whittle. Got it.
WID.
Got it.
And yeah, that stuck. I was working in a bar and people were still calling me that. It was horrendous.
Yeah, I don't think there's any that I can think of that ever caught on. Logo fan, hi. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We are working on a large storage room, very Indiana Jones Area 51 inspired, like just large room with lots of shelves, pretty much a warehouse really. But it's a little more atmosphere than that is what we're hoping. I think the yellow wool is good. Over here, these last two sections can have the yellow wool.
Sweet. Bum, 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 bum.
If I were smart, I mean, not. I guess if I knew at all that you would be joining me, I would have sent you the file.
Oh, that would have been easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it really wouldn't take long. I took longer setting my other stuff up than it would be to send you the stuff.
Those sheep are so noisy.
Yeah, I guess I can tie up 2 outside. The rest can really go. They're gonna have to move anyways.
There's a polar bear in there. Or is that just a really woolly sheep?
What? No, that's a sheep. Thank you for finding the title of my video.
Nice.
That came from Mega earlier, and I laid it on thick, and I was like, yep, we're gonna do that, and I'm not gonna address it at all.
All the best stuff is accidental.
Yep. Okay, do I have leads? Here, do you want to take 2 leads and move these sheep up, and I'll get you the replay file or the Lightmatica file?
Can do.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, it's spoiled.
I threw the leads on the ground there somewhere.
Okay. Anywhere specific or just
Just kind of out that opening will work.
out of earshot?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Arrrr.
That sheep is grouchy. I mean, why is it not a thing? The sheep should follow each other like llamas.
That would be cool.
It just makes sense.
Where is it? I can't find it. Area selections, no. World, no. It should be in config Lightmatica, right?
No. Main directory, schematics.
Ah, that explains why it wasn't there. Oh, okay, I see.
Just in the corridor.
Yeah, that'll work.
So they go out and drown.
No, you tie them up. Take
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Take one of the fence bits.
Fence that would make more sense. Oh, you're so smart.
I
Oh, no.
know.
I'm so dumb. Sorry.
What did I name this? Oh, here it is.
Aerington's super epic build.
Storage
22.
warehouse. Nah, I don't have any very cleverly named Lightmaticus. Oh, make sure you save the big sheep. We can get rid of the other sheep.
Get rid of.
Aren't you in a jungle? How did you get him there? So that happened earlier on Mega at the end of Mega stream. Yeah, very lost. Lost-esque. So I don't know. I figure we'll give him a very lost-inspired home.
Don't get cross.
No, actually, he didn't get mad at all, which honestly shocked me because I thought he would get much more angry. Okay, you have 2 up here. All right, I'm gonna go dispatch the rest of the sheepies.
There you go.
Boom. Ah. But aw, it didn't work. Well, that would have been funny. Tried to drop the sheep down the hole, but they didn't go. Let's see. Thanks, I wasn't sure. I was waiting it out like,
I mean, that's the worst mic drop ever. Come on. If you're going to troll, then be creative. Come on. Please. Please.
Yeah.
Be creative. Come on.
Okay. Let's see. What else? What's next? Oh yeah, you should get the Lightmatica.
Oh, yes.
And I'll
What could
clean up
possibly go wrong?
this.
Oh, I better turn my shaders on, actually. Because that messes stuff up.
Oh, that's a good... Oh, I have to do something. We're going to
I'm
try...
great at reminding people things they should be doing.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work at all. Oh, do I not have any blues? Oh, man. Where... I need a blue light.
Mm.
What other... Oh, no, I can use a red one.
What?
What?
Aerington after dark.
Wait,
right.
where did... There it went.
Reimagined. There we go. Download.
Okay. We're going to get distracted for a minute and see if this works. Okay, red light. Options. Should probably pretend
the guy
like
on that TikTok really does look like Casey.
I think so too.
Like spitting image.
If this works like the videos, I might have to switch.
And it goes.
Or if it crashes my Minecraft, which is another option here. Oh no, it's taking so long. What have I done? There it goes. Whoa. Jess.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait a second.
Rethinking voxels. Love you, bye, people.
Look at that. Look at it.
Wait. There's a delay. Oh, wow.
Look at it.
Have they fixed it? Because it was quite broken the first time I tried it.
I don't know. There still seems
Oh,
to be
yeah, it's a
some.
bit blobby.
Yeah, there's still some issues, but if they get this one cleaned up, I would change to this.
Yep, that's my shader for next season.
Yep, that or if they add it to
Oh, coloured light.
that is gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Okay, back to
Okay.
complimentary though for now.
Right, we have a light martyr car.
It took a very long time to start up as well, which makes me nervous.
Load schematic. Ooh! Don't put it there. Let me go to recap this.
Okay, dark oak. Wait, why am I looking there? All the materials are here.
Oh yeah, I just realised that if you click the plus minus to move your placement whilst holding shift, it does it in steps of 10.
Oh, nice.
Get it in place.
Oh, interesting. Oh, bye, Peeporp.
Bye.
Love you. Bye. I
Right,
definitely
that's
read that and just didn't say anything. I'm sorry. Is it the wrong one?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm just checking everything's. Yeah, everything's blue apart from a couple of torches because obviously they're not anything.
Yeah, there might be some things that are slightly wrong. We'll just have to ignore them, which will be annoying.
I'm good at ignoring things. Oh no, no, don't do that.
No, you're not.
Oh. Poo poo. Loaded. Oh, it unloaded. Ugh.
There it goes. Why is that being slow? Okay, so like I said, I copy and pasted above a certain level, so these pistons need mirrored on the other side. I guess that actually won't be in the thing. So if you want to grab a bunch of pistons, I will cut out the spots for the pistons.
Locked. Right, let me get down to one layer because this is way too much information.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, there we go. See blue dabba dee dabba doo.
Dabba-dee dabba-doo. Dabba-doo.
Oh, okay, it's just that. Right.
Gonna have to go, bud. A very important 3 a.m. meeting with my. That's, you know what? That it sounds like a very important meeting. I would not want to hold you back from 3 a.m. Get some sleep.
Pistons.
So great catching you. Have a good one. You too, Mr. Dragon.
Goodbye, Mr. Dragon. We will meet again.
Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Have a good one. We're gonna have to double layer this because the bottom is non-existent. Oh. Oh. Okay, so there's a hole under this.
Secret base.
Yeah, also you immediately open the chest. Oh, what's this?
Look at the good stuff. Fill it in. Oh, my one piece of stone.
I got it. Okay, now we go out.
As Dad would say, hello.
Love it. Love it. And then this just have to be. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Ah.
Then all those can be
These are
pistons.
pistons facing upwards.
Yep. Okay. What are you doing this summer? Anything cool?
Oh, wrong person to ask. I'm a winter fan. I don't like the summer.
Did you
I
do
don't
anything
actually-
cool in the winter?
Not really.
That's fair.
I don't do a lot of cool things.
It
No, I
it
don't
depends
know,
on
I-
the year for us.
Yeah, yeah. No, we want the kids have never been to London, that area of London. So we wouldn't mind doing a couple of days. You know,
Is-
all the touristy stuff. So Buckingham Palace, Tower of London, St Paul's Cathedral, all that stuff.
Right?
So that's the plan.
Is there a spot in London that is like the Times, like the New York Times Square of London?
I suppose like Trafalgar Square, maybe.
That's okay. That's the one I was thinking. 'Cause that's, pardon my British knowledge being from Sherlock, but because that's the one at the beginning of Sherlock, right? Or not Sherlock. Is that what it's called?
It's in movies. Trafalgar Square's got Nelson's column in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's Sherlock.
I mean, Times Square in my head. What am I picturing? I'm thinking I'm getting my knowledge from Grand Theft Auto. It's got that kind of cornery thing.
Yeah, like the big screens
The
and
big
stuff.
video screens. Yeah.
Yeah, see, the first thing that pops into my head, like movie-wise with Times Square, is like, it's in one of the. Got whose column in it? What?
Listen.
It was in Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, the second one, but
Oh,
that's not
yeah.
really a great one or a great example, but.
I mean, when I think of New York, I think of Central Park.
Fair.
Oh, hello, Enderman. Well, I don't think I've ever seen one of them appear like that. Can you just take one of these and just put it down there, please? Thank you.
Yeah, pick up
I
this
used to
block
watch
here.
like CSI New York, but they were always kind of running through the park, and I suppose like Friends.
Right.
I've never been to New York. I've been to Boston. Well, carrying on the conversation from my stream, yeah, been to Boston, New Hampshire, Florida, and that's kind of it.
That's fair. I haven't been
Oh, we-
to the UK at all.
Well, we did a stopover in Miami the first time we went to Florida, which is really weird because you fly like 8 hours, land in Miami, get off the plane, get onto another plane, and then fly for half an hour up to Orlando from Miami. So
Yeah.
I saw Miami out of the window of the airport.
It is weird how layovers work like that. Like you're just in this completely other place and then you're gone again.
Yeah.
That is wild.
And we briefly went across the border to Canada when we went to visit my grandmother in New Hampshire. I think we went to a place called Smith's Falls, which I imagine is on the border somewhere.
That rings
I
no
guess we would need
bells.
Terrick to confirm that. I can't find any more pistons.
I'm not holding them,
Oh,
so there
hang on, here we go.
should be.
Oh, they're all in my inventory. Creeper! Get out of it,
What?
you.
Oh yeah,
Ow.
we unlit some spots bad.
More creeper. Oh well, this has just got a lot more exciting.
Danger.
Danger. Creeper. Torches.
Alpin,
Nothing
never been outside
Canada.
the.
Love to though. Sorry, I'm making you regret.
Thanks.
So hard.
Thanks. What did they? What did she say? I went, did some traveling early in my days.
When you were a lad.
When I was a young lad, I grew up in how do you word that? I'm making this more complicated. I grew up in the church, and so I went on like missions trips and things. Which I got to go to Belize, and not for like vacation-y stuff though, obviously, because we did like service projects and stuff and worked around the town. And that was cool. And then the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic was with a younger group, so they kind of expected a lot less, so that one was a little more vacation-y. We also went to a place in West Virginia with another church, though, that was a much older group. And so that also, you did like a quarter of the work, and then you just hung around this little town, West Virginia. And it was actually really awesome, though. I have a story. Do you want to hear a story?
Always.
Oh man, this is a good story. So we went on this mission trip, and like I said, it's a pretty laid back one. Like, you did your things in the morning, and then by like 6 o'clock you were back at this like really small motel kind of thing. It was really gorgeous area. It was right by a river, and it was in a kind of valley-ish area. So like come morning, like there was a bunch of like fog over the mountains and stuff. It was gorgeous. It was really cool. So like I said, we had most of the evenings to do whatever we want though. So we had found some locals, and they said, hey, you want to go, like, we jump off the bridge into the river. We're like, are you kidding? Of course we do. That sounds like a terrible idea. Let's do it. So we get there, and it's about twice as high as you'd expect. I don't know. I want to exaggerate it, but also I have no clue. It's been so long. So we'll guess
10
about
miles.
Yeah, we'll guess like 15 to 20 feet. It was high for a very shallow river.
Yeah.
So we get all up there, and you are like fearful for your life in front of a group of locals that like you can't not do it.
Yeah.
So I did it, and about halfway down, I hear from up on the bridge, "Not there, you idiot!" And I was like, "I'm gonna die. This is it. It's over."
Was it like in slow motion?
No, it was just like, well, that is what it is. Luckily I hit the water at like a kind of, I'll see if you can see my hand, kind of a weird angle, so I like hit it just right that I don't even think I touched the bottom, but it was not safe.
Terrifying.
Yeah, like I guess it wasn't even terrifying though, because I didn't have enough time to process what happened. It was ridiculous. And man, I don't know, this probably should have applied earlier in the story than an afterthought, but one of the guys that took us he was the most hillbilly gangster person I have ever talked to in my life. Like, he was very, very gangster, but very hillbilly in his demeanor. Very country. I don't know if hillbilly is derogatory or
Bubba
anything.
Sparks.
That's not how I mean it.
Bubba Sparks? I think that's the right person.
But yeah, that was fun. We should get rid of this Enderman.
Ah, no, I like him.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I really wanted to join choir because they went on trips to the Caribbean and stuff.
These ones can have some too.
So I joined the choir, and our first performance was a performance of a musical based on Dr. Bernardo, who came up with the orphanage charity thing.
Okay.
And so the night of the performance, me and my friends thought it'd be a great idea if we dyed our hair both blue and red.
Okay.
So we looked like Johnny Rotten in the Sex Pistols.
Okay.
And then I got kicked out of choir before we ever got a chance to go to the Caribbean.
Love it.
Yeah, they were not happy.
We it became like as we got older, I don't know how this is in other places, but like where I grew up, once you hit a certain age or like a certain point of like you're close to graduating, everybody stops giving any cares at all. Teachers, anybody and everybody. And man, I cannot tell you the ridiculous things we did or wore. Like I had I had a paper out growing up, and so at one point I was like, I can just kind of buy whatever I want. So I bought a spacesuit and I wore it to school on every Thursday. Because they didn't care.
I could have guessed 100 things that you could have bought, and I would have never have landed on that.
I bought a spacesuit. And my favorite,
and everything.
Not with the helmet, that would have been cool. My favorite part of the story is we had a friend who just kind of had no intention of getting senior pictures. And I was like, bro, let me let my dad take your senior pictures in the spacesuit. And on the big screen as we graduate, his picture comes up. He went to be like a math teacher or something. His picture comes up, and my dad has green screened him in front of the galaxies in this spacesuit, and it is the funniest thing I remember from high school ever. It was so good. Just because like there's this point in high school where it's like, it doesn't matter. They never like were like, hey, you're too distracting or any of that. They're just like, whatever. Do what you want. And so we did, and it was amazing. Okay. I
think I'm pistoned out.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think like time-lapse wise, but also what we need to do. I think the outer walls is probably going to be our best option next. Yes. Because all of the racks, like all of those, again, are copy and pasted. So basically there would just need to be the racks themselves, and then
that's your framework, isn't it?
Yeah, the rest will be done off stream, off camera, or like off replay. Because that's the parts that I'm going to get creative with. And that'll be a great next stream where we like kind of do the interiors almost of that. So we're going to need a lot of the white concrete.
I messed up your shulker box.
You what?
I messed up your shulker box.
What have you done? Oh, you broke it.
No, I didn't break it. I don't know where to put this stuff, so there's some white concrete and some pistons and some rotten flesh and some gold.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. All right.
No, I didn't get on at school. I think I was quite intelligent, but they weren't teaching the things that I wanted to learn.
Right.
You know, I love history, and I'd love to have done, World War II or something exciting, Romans and stuff. And we had to do 3-field crop rotation, the history of agriculture. And it was so boring.
Why?
I know.
I went to a rural school in the middle of nowhere that people would have loved to learn that stuff. And I tell you what, we did not. We learned all of the World War II stuff, and I did not care at all.
Oh.
Which I don't know. It's interesting because like there is a lot, and especially now that we're older and like the internet exists and there are channels out there like doing legitimately good entertainment, interesting videos on history, to realize like there's a lot of cool things that were out there to learn. You remember?
Yeah,
do you know what I remember about history class? Eli Whitney created the cotton gin. That's the only thing I know.
Oh yeah, that's very similar to sort of stuff.
I don't know why I know that.
Yeah, I know that Stevenson's credited for making the first steam engine, but actually there was somebody called Trevithick who made an engine before, but drove it out to the pub and went into the pub and got drunk and left it outside and it blew up.
That's awesome. That's a
story.
Great question for chat. What's the most obscure thing that you learned from school that you still remember, but
Yes.
Don't know why.
It's funny because you get older, and I think your brain kind of it goes to the filing cabinet and it goes right. What do we need? Okay, algebra. No, we don't need that. Throw it out. Right. I couldn't tell you how to do algebra right now, even though I learnt it at school. All of the lyrics to Snow's Informer. Yep, they're still there. We'll keep them. We might need them for later on.
Yeah.
Like why?
It's wild the things that you learn and catch on to, and yet no one taught us how to do taxes.
No, exactly.
No one taught me how to
just
get my own
basic
health insurance.
Money management and stuff that is really useful. Yeah, we didn't get to any of that at all.
Yep. Again, and I'm learning these things through YouTube videos now. I had one where this guy I watched that just makes the ridiculous funny content did a video on health insurance, and he's like, listen, this isn't actually funny. I just had to learn this and thought maybe other people should know this too. And I'm like, you're right. And he made it generally entertaining, and I was like, huh. Still don't remember it, but if I would, it was a better bet.
Alpin's fact is so cool.
The guy who invented the saxophone almost died so many times. It's like the universe didn't want the saxophone to be invented. That is wild.
I missed the saxophone. In the 80s, every single song has a saxophone solo in the middle. These days, you never hear it. You never hear it.
That's
We
awesome.
need to bring back the saxophone.
Okay, I went to get these gates instead, but I think yeah, I think it's the white concrete. Did I grab any? I didn't even end up grabbing any.
Does that go all the way up?
It does not. It goes up to a certain point and then switches, which also might be another thing that we've got to semi-do on our own.
It goes up 1, 2, 3, and then to wall.
It rotates. It kind of fluctuates like a what do you call that? Gradient.
Fluctuation. Oh, like a gradient. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Which is going to be near impossible to see because all of this is white.
That's what easy place is for.
Cheetah.
I should go along the bottom first then.
Oh, I'm going to start at the other side. That makes a little more sense.
See? Ooh. There's a trough here. So if I put the white concrete out, it's going to drop down and you'll end up using more. Right, let me grab some.
Smart. Actually, let me grab
What's it? Blocks.
some what's it.
When's our next Channel 64 meeting?
In roughly 2 weeks.
This year's gone so quickly.
It has.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what the next Oh, is this the spot that's I think it's this side that's not done correctly that's going to need fixed. Yes, it is. Oh man. Okay. Well, here we go. I'll do a row of 2 and go from there.
I can't believe you didn't remove the vines.
From where? From the thing? The Lightmatica or in general?
No, here, in this corner.
Can't see anything because of thing. Oh yeah.
Thing.
No. I left that. That's part of it.
Oh, I did. I got rid of them.
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, they'll grow back or whatever. No,
I super got rid of them.
oh, okay. It'll be all right.
From the
When
source.
when it opens up, when you get higher up in the wall, it becomes part of like the wall of the warehouse opens up there.
Oh, okay. Doing, 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 doing.
Oh, I didn't grab any of the actual stone.
Oh no.
Can't see.
Okay, I'm gonna put that torch down here.
Okay. When you try to think of a random word,
Mm-hmm.
what word comes to your mind?
Obstacle.
Obstacle? Like, is that the one
Like,
just
just
now,
then.
or do you have a
just-
consistent one that comes to your mind every time?
Oh no, never consistency. I don't.
Always consistent. It's always taco.
Taco.
I don't know why. Taco Bell. That's always what pops in my mind when I try to think of a random word. Okay, what about
Disapproves this message.
yeah, I know, right? What is peanut butter?
Peanut butter jelly time.
That's
Tacos are amazing. I do love tacos, and they feel like they're healthy because they have salad in.
That's
They're probably
fair.
really bad for you.
What do you have a sound that comes to mind when you try to make like a silly sound? Whatever object's in front of you. See, that makes sense too. I don't understand that.
Flip it. I don't know. A sound. I know you like my.
I love that. I love that. That's like a part of our friendship. I love it.
Yes. My,
That's like one of the
Oh,
first
back
things
in
that happened when we
season
met,
1,
and I was like,
episode
"What?"
2, yeah.
I'm editing, and it's like, and then over time, I realized that's just you. Here's what-
Yeah,
okay.
I do that too, Alpin. I look at an object. I think
That-
this comes
see,
from
that's fair.
your
That's
childhood as
reasonable.
well, doesn't it? Why is it when you're a kid and a teacher asks you a question you don't know the answer to, you look at the ceiling? Like the answer's going to be written on the ceiling.
I think that's like an actual psychology thing, though, about like where you're like thinking. Isn't that a thing about which way you look and stuff?
Oh, I know supposedly when you're lying, your eyes look in a certain direction.
Yeah, because then when you're telling the truth, you look in a different one. So,
Oh, they say if you're trying to remember something from the past, you look left, and if you're trying to think of something that might happen in the future, you look right. If that's true, that's mind blowing. I love that.
right. It makes me think of did anybody else watch Lie to Me with Tim Roth? That show was amazing. It was so good. It was somebody that was really good at reading like micro expressions and like those things that you're talking about, like when you lie you look in different directions and stuff.
Oh, have you seen Darren Brown?
Oh
He
yeah,
does
that's
sort of stuff like
wild.
that. We went to see him at the theatre. It was amazing. At the theatre, you know. It sounds posher than it was. Okay, I'm at wall level.
I think I'm just doing this without the
Pasta,
Lightmatica.
Good.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
you're
Duds Loves
playing-
Lie to Me. Yeah.
Don't lie to me, naughty. Oh, I haven't. Oh, what did this?
It's also where I first remember listening to the Black Keys was on Lie to Me, and that was amazing, and I have loved them ever since. They're a fantastic band.
All the white concrete. Hey.
Um, I didn't grab any wool. That was the next part of the question, though. Is what sound? Because that's like I'll be sitting in chat and I'll just be like, or that's how I'll
I do a roll. I do a roll. That's one of my vocal tics.
a roll.
Brr, brr,
That's awesome.
brr, 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 brr. Yeah, it gives me balance.
Gold on the ceiling is so good. Does and I have more in common than we knew. El Camino was one of the first CDs I bought by them. Ceiling. What's the other one on that album?
Did you say album?
Album?
Album.
Jeff Goldblum? Oh, look out behind you.
Oh, jeez. Whenever you say "look out behind you," it's always a creeper in my head. It's not
That's-
for anything else.
That's understandable. All
Where
right.
did they come from then? I
I-
checked all of the floor.
I unlit a bunch of stuff because there was torches in my way. That's my fault.
Self-inflicted damage.
Okay, so this is kind of how we need it to look. Did we just become best friends? Duds.
Oh,
No. Never. Yes.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Hungry. Yeah, I think like kind of like this though in like a staggered way. It doesn't have to be perfect to the schematic at all. It's just a part of the look. What is
You're
up?
so far away.
Oh yeah. Helps if I turn it back on.
Ooh, that's veils.
Lonely Boy was so good.
No idea what you're talking about.
We're still talking about the Black Keys.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's an awesome band from Akron, Ohio. Represent.
Local. A local band for local people.
For local people. For locals.
We didn't burn him. Sorry, League of Gentlemen. English TV show. Oh, it's dark. Have I got a bed? Oop. Bed.
Dead and gone. Why is that one not ringing a bell though? Because I'm not a true fan.
That's it, yeah. One of the non-local fans.
Yeah.
So you want to kind of just do like random lines up?
Yeah, that's what
Break
I'm.
that line up.
Yeah, basically.
I can do that.
I'll do the front here because the front's got some bits.
Oh yeah.
It's got some bits.
Oh, you've already done it that side.
Yeah. I did that side as I went.
I'm guessing not too high up. Let's turn that off.
Because then we'll do wool, and then at the top it'll be calcite. Okay,
Something like
what's...
I'm looking at yours, looking at mine. Yeah.
It looks good.
I find it so hard to do things in a random way. I just automatically start doing a pattern.
Actually, right here is gonna... Let's leave this spot open.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The highest you went up was 6.
Let's see, counting.
Oh, I've gone up 6 a lot.
Okay. I'll fly to the back. Splat!
You know your build's too big when you can fly around in it.
Oh, I know, right? I also like getting to the end of the last episode and it's like, all right, well, here's the functional bit. Let's build all of the rest that doesn't matter. I just think it's pretty.
Hmm.
Pretty cool.
Pretty awesome.
Well, this is one though that was like really about the atmosphere, and so I'd build it bigger and then I copied and pasted bigger and then bigger, and I was like, man, stop looking better the bigger I make it.
No, it needs that for that sort of epic feel. That's what makes that scene at the end of Razor the Start. It's just the sheer hugeness and the way the sort of camera pans back, so you don't know how big it's going to be until it gets all the way back.
Right. Yeah, this one's all about the look coming through the portal or coming through the entrance to the building.
Okay, I'm out of white concrete.
Uh-oh. I think I got enough stuff to make more.
Yeah, you finish your corner.
Because I'm not quite yeah, I'm gonna run out too before I get as far as I'd like. Okay, so we need like one more stack, if that. That's not bad. If you want to start on white wool.
Okie doke. White wool, so that goes up 1, 2, 3 to there.
You could probably count
What's going to go
how
above the white wall?
calcite.
Ah, okay. So you want this to be kind of what's the word? Fractured.
Yeah, kind of fractured gradient-y.
Blended.
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 Full blended. Who's that? Oh, that's you. You ran around me really fast.
He. I don't miss about.
I have no clue where I left the sand or if I have any left.
Oh, does that go all the way down? It does.
I know where I left it, in the furnace upstairs, burning itself. Great.
Well cooked.
We might have to go get some sand.
Where would we get sand from?
Where would we get sand? Oh, I forgot. I was going to open this again on stream. I mean, for the first time on stream. There's all sand. Oh, man. We're going to have to go get some sand. I got a book from KC.
A book?
A book. It says,
Sorry, book.
Aerington, just wanted to say a huge thank you for all your help finding... I messed up one word and my brain froze. For all the help with finding all the treasure to unlock the heart of Atlantis. It has truly been an honor. I can't read. It has truly been an honor adventuring with you, even if I did talk you into fighting a warden. Please find a small token of my appreciation in the sulker box. That is
Polka shocks.
What was that?
Polka shocks.
Polka shocks. That this book is attached to. Keep on building, my friend. You're truly one of the good ones. Love you. Bye, Casey.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Freaking adorable.
And
It's
you can
like
make cakes as well. I mean, that's
I know.
perfect guy.
And look, there's netherite in here. There's 10 netherite ingots in here. There's all kinds of loot. This is obscene, and I love it. What a sweetheart. Man, too bad there's not sand in here.
Yeah, it's right in the trash. There's no sand in there.
Oh no, I really appreciate this. There's something like an undertone of genuineness to that I'm like,
Yeah.
stop. I need to go get sand. Do you want to come with me?
Yes.
That's-
Yeah, I might be doing this wrong.
Yeah, so you want to do something other than this for a minute?
TR.
Where are we at? 9:30. Oh no. Hopefully we can finish the walls, but I'm technically last, so we can go over if we need to.
Yeah. I'm gonna run to the bathroom very quickly.
Okay, I'll go grab sand. It's not too far, and I'll be back.
Okay.
Whee! It's sand grabbing time.
Great.
This is the check-in for all the lurkers and everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You don't have to talk or anything. That's fine. I appreciate anybody that does chat. but also just being here. I really appreciate it. And there's no judgment there. I do that all the time. I've been doing that most of today with the stream day. I hope everybody's caught all of the other streams or as many as you're able. Wild Slicer, word, thanks. Exactly. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate it. And I totally understand it. Like, sometimes it's just an extra effort. And sometimes you just want to chill, and or sometimes people watching the TV. I know Jess watches stuff on the TV all the time, and so it's a little more inconvenient to join in the chat and stuff. And sometimes it's just nice to listen. Alpin, it's been really fun catching the streams. We appreciate it. We really do. See, now I feel guilty though because I am behind. I've been meaning to catch up on some of your streams. You stream all the time. It's insane. I can't imagine. I've been meaning to. It's been on my to-do list lately. If I wanted to make excuses, I'd say I've been really sick. I don't think I mentioned that. I don't know. I mean, it kind of is what it is, but I was not sure if I'd be able to stream today. Got the stream up while knocking out some Minecraft myself. See, there you go. That's another solid reason. Play Minecraft. It's just that's totally understandable. Play Minecraft while you're listening to a Minecraft stream. That's like the feeling of getting double the work done. So that's great. And no worries, appreciate that. Thank you. I will catch one soon. Did we go the wrong way? We did not. That hill looked taller. But no, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream today. I got really sick 2 nights ago, and then yesterday, my stomach was just turning all day long. I wasn't sure where that was gonna end up. And then today, stomach's better, but I woke up with a horrible headache. So I wasn't sure where we were gonna end up, but we are all good. I'm getting the yellow light that, what does it say? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know what that means. Slow down? Hopefully we're good. I'm gonna hope that that's just an internet dip that fixes itself. All right, we are back. Now we gotta grab gravel and glad you're a little bit better now. Yes, I feel good now. So it made it till the end of the night. I am in good shape so far. Let's hope it stays that way. It has really been one of those weeks where it just ripped through the whole family one by one. While you were gathering sand, the sheer amount of shaders and whatnot was making the stream buffer a bit. That's all. Oh, you know what? It's understandable. Like at that rate, it's like, I kind of deserve that. I just saw the little yellow error light off to the side and I got concerned. I wish it would go away now though. Did the sand give... Go away. I just gave you mod status today. I'm gonna take that away. You stop that. Okay. Okay, we got 2 stacks. That's good. Now, this is still new storage, so I'm still learning where everything is. And I don't know, I might label it. See, this is about twice the size of my starter storage this season, but I got good at knowing where things were without labeling everything. And it was kind of nice to not have to worry about the lag or anything along that line. So I don't know. I might label it. I might not. See, now's when we're doing the plain task of laying down walls that it's like, just come back. I need somebody to talk to.
Perfect timing.
Oh, good. Thanks. I came back from my adventure and I had to...
Oh, yeah. Ice and frames.
Oh, yeah.
We had a lot of trouble with banners as well, didn't we?
Banners, and we had was it glow item? Glow signs? Glow ink?
Glow ink, yeah.
We had a bunch of glow ink, and that's not one I would have thought would have made a difference. But that one was lagging out the main area of the server.
I thought that was a creeper, but it was vines. Really tall, 6-block high creeper.
Use player head. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Player heads for storage. I like that. All right. I could do that. Whoa, that's wild. All right, turn that off.
It is the wild update. I forget that sometimes.
Yeah,
It
that.
got so confusing, didn't it, with Caves and Cliffs being in 2 parts.
See, so Trails and Tales is starting to make sense and feel more Trails and Tales. The wild update was very not wild.
What they've done is what I do every season, where I go, I know, I'm going to say hello in a different language at the beginning of every episode, and then once I've decided that, I'm then like, oh, I have to do this every single episode now. So by having that alliterative, is it alliterative? I think it might be alliterative.
Yeah.
That's a very big word. So, you know, like, Caves and Cliffs isn't really alliterative, is it?
Just a second. Phoenix, heading out for the night. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. Leave some comments if you feel inclined to do so. I really want to know what you think of it. My stream content is much more chill than my other highly edited content, though a lot of times I put a lot of editing into my streams too sometimes. Not as much this time. I need to get my sound effects back. I typically take adventure streams, so this is a more relaxed building stream for us. But looking forward to hearing what you think. I hope you have a great evening, or yes, night. Thank you. And Alpin says, as far as she's concerned, this is going to be like Caves and Cliffs Part 4.
Part 4.
It does feel like that, yeah. 3 parts, Jess. We don't count the wild update. And and Wild Slicer says, all alliteration is absolutely amazing.
Perfect.
That's talent.
That is.
See, now I want to think of a clever retort, and
Yeah, that's never going to come.
nope.
I don't know. I don't mind the updates being vague, because I think if they came up with something really specific, as a content creator, you'd feel inclined to go along with that, and then that way you're going to get 6 million videos from content creators that are all doing the same thing. So by keeping it vague, you can interpret it in different ways.
Right. I agree with that. I'm okay with the new strategy. I think they did overkill having too much planned.
Yeah.
And really bit them in the butt.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think there was a lot of people, like, I think people got too worried too quick though.
Yeah.
This time, where they're like, see, now they're not promising anything, and then it came eventually though, and I was like, well, that was the point. I guess I had a little more faith that things would come in time and they would get to a point where I would be happy with them, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I
look at the
feel
bigger
like
picture.
they
It's
did.
again, it's like that contrast I was talking about in my stream. By under-promising and over-delivering is so much better than over-promising and
Yeah, that's a winning strategy. That's just
Absolutely.
smart marketing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't please everyone when it comes to content releases. You can't. And again, it always goes back to the free updates for a game that honestly, for the hours I've put into it, was a steal.
Oh yeah.
I
Bargain.
will, like,
£6.
can you? Woo! I got a
what?
Phoenix subscribed. Thank you.
Nice.
I had to look on
Oh.
the other screen. It hadn't
When
showed
they
up on the other thing.
subscribed, on my stream, did it do a little animation thing?
I didn't actually see. I'm sorry.
Brilliant.
Mine plays a noise that played to me, and honestly scared the crap out of me.
Breaking news! Yes, you've got a little animation.
I know. Yeah, I need to go back in and figure out all my animations and stuff, and make sure. I want more to do that.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay. Let's see. I think Wild Slicer says, I think they need to play it safe, under promise, over deliver, but not too drastic, and stick to that model. I agree. I think this was the first time they did that model, and it scared people because of how they did it. But I also think, I would also argue that the live was still a little underwhelming.
Yeah.
I think if they had maybe even told us less, but about a more focused section, that might have been better. I think showing us little bits of pieces all over made it feel disconnected. But I don't know. I'm just thinking this up on the spot, so I might be wrong. It did animation on the stream and noise. Yes.
I mean,
Changing the model every time is gonna upset
If you
people.
look at, oops, sorry.
Go ahead.
What's talking? If you look at how other games do it, it doesn't have to be. Here, look, I'm showing you this thing with all the detail and everything. You know, when I saw the, what was it? I think it was Fable 2. When they first announced Fable 2, they literally just showed this kind of in-engine sweep-through trailer with some nice dramatic music, and that got the excitement up. You know, they didn't go into any great detail, but it was just like, wow, yeah, something's coming, and this is exciting. That's all they really need to do. They don't have to say, okay, yeah, we're going to put armor trims in, and they're going to be this color, and you can. They could just have a glancing shot of somebody stood there wearing armor that's got a trim on it, and then everyone's like, oh wow, what's that? You know, that's the excitement.
Right. So I think there's some things they need to learn about that. Which, I mean, it makes sense. They're figuring it out. It's okay. Back to what we were talking about earlier. It's crazy to me that I only paid for Minecraft twice, 2 accounts, and various server cost contributions. Huge value. I have so many copies of Minecraft. It's absurd, and I guarantee I still haven't touched. Can you imagine if they had made this like a subscription service? Because first of all, in some regards, I'd still pay it. You know, if it was within reason, like, you know, a couple bucks a month. Like, look what we're doing with it. You know, like, look at the community we have. I could see that being paid. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong,
I mean,
but
we're kind of in it every day that we're not working, pretty much.
Right?
Could you imagine having to pay to go to a zoo or a theme park every single day? It would cost you a fortune for that sort of enjoyment.
Oh yeah.
You're getting enjoyment out of it every single day. I think
Yes.
the worry is when there's a live where it feels like they don't know what they want to do next. That's, you know, when they think we don't know what else we can do with this. That's when it gets bad. I
Right.
think that they're way away from that when you look at things like dungeons and stuff and all the potential there of what they could put in the main game. It's pretty much endless. Very exciting.
It is. Oh, show. Yeah, no, I'm happy with it. I think we're in a good spot. I think they're still figuring out how to do lives in a way that works well. But I think this year didn't go too bad. It might have been concerning at first for a bit, but I think it's good. I'm pretty happy and pretty excited for what's coming. So, yeah. One.
I think they shot themselves in the foot as well, by the fact that the Nether update was so much stuff. It's sort of
Yeah.
so unexpected as well.
See,
But then
yeah,
everyone went,
because I
"Oh,
mean,
we're going to get updates like this every single time," and it's like, that's not how it works.
See, there is an argument to be made though that's like, well, why? Not that I want that big every time, but like, why? If they can get that done, why can't they get some other things done? You know?
I mean, that's true, but we don't know how long they were working on that. I mean, apparently,
That's
some of
true.
the stuff had been created with dungeons in mind that ended up being in the game.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Was it? I think it's pillagers. That was the biggest shock to me. That pillagers were created for dungeons so that there was an enemy, and then put into the game. But they were put into the main game before dungeons was even announced. So that gives you an idea of the timescales they're working with.
Right?
Oh, I'd love a day out to the offices just to go around and see how it all worked. That'd be so exciting.
That would be awesome. When we're famous. So I think the white carpet or the white wool, I'm trying to do the same thing, but I don't think that's what I want to do. I think the white wool needs to be the filler, and then the calcite needs to be like the white concrete of the top.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
So you want to sort of straight line the wall across?
For now, and then we'll adjust in the calcite, I think.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll pick a level. What is like 1? Let me get some calcite and we'll put it down from the top. And I imagine that's like the 6 or something.
I can't find the wall. So kind of that line there, yeah?
Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Ow.
5.
Everybody's squawky.
Um, 6. So yeah, like here. This is Y70. So let's do like a wool line at Y70. Okay, let me double check chat now that we're I don't entirely understand how modders can have things out and functional in 2 days and dev team can't get everything in 6 months. Yeah, I mean, I understand the argument that they have to be more along the lines of perfect, or
Also, modders have complete control over what they do creatively, code-wise, how it fits in with everything. All that decision is made by one person.
yeah, I mean, that's another strong argument. I am closer to corporate America now than I've ever been in my life, and yeah, it's ridiculous the things that you can't get done because of reasons. So yeah, I guess my other argument there would be why I get keeping things small and having a cohesive team, but if your cohesive team is not able to meet those deadlines to that degree, it makes me wonder why not just get a bigger team.
They have been employing recently, though. I've seen
That's
a lot
true.
of tweets
That's
about
true. The
positions.
bottom line here is I don't work for Mojang and I'm not some corporate bigwig. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. Don't. I'm bouncing ideas off a wall. I'm not doing some critical debate or trying to get into one. I'm happy with the product that they provide me. So
We wouldn't be here doing this if we weren't.
yeah, exactly.
Would
I
be
mean,
playing
we say
Fortnite.
that, but there are plenty of people that, you know, that are still very forward to bitter about stuff that I'm like, but chill.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I looking? Y70. Oh, okay, so I've got plenty of space here.
I've hurt myself so many times.
I just fly into walls.
White. Whoa.
Okay, where did I leave off? It's becoming a book. I love it. We've got into quite the topic.
Yeah.
All right.
Chats.
Either way, Wild Slicer says, I think the Minecraft team is knocking it out of the park. I agree. I think they get a lot of flack because it's a huge community, and you're always going to get people that are going to be positive, and you're always going to get people that are negative. And negative voices outweigh positive, unfortunately. It is a dark side of the internet, a dark consequence that just in the world we live in, negative voices a lot of times drown out the positive.
I mean, as well, the team's changing all the time. So I think when the Nether update came out, that had been created by a team that had done at least 2 or 3 updates together. Since then, certain people have left, new people have joined, then the whole structure changes again, and it makes things a lot more sort of starting off again, aren't you?
That's fair.
Working together. You know, I don't want someone going, oh, I've got this really good idea, and coding a load of stuff, which is going to be completely incompatible with something else someone else come up with.
Right.
It all has to
Well,
fit
that's
together.
another argument too, though. There's been a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on as far as fixing the coding and fixing some of the legacy issues.
Yeah.
And I have no frame of reference for how much effort and work and time that must take.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Because all of that is a house of cards, you know? That stuff relies on everything else to some insane degree. So yeah, there's lots going on there. All right, next I'm making it one comment at a time, and we're behind at least 6. Dave says, I love that it's an incomplete game, that they're continually changing, giving extended play, but it sucks to be told that we're getting something and we don't only to be told silly things as an excuse. I agree that there's some communications issues there. That's something, again, in the corporate world I'm dealing with right now. That's ridiculous. And we literally just had a meeting with a big corporate person where he's like, I didn't realize any of this was going on. And it's like, well, you should, but you know, it's a big system. So it's hard to say who some of the communication errors lie on. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making a bunch of excuses for Mojang, but I guess at the end of the day, I'm happy with what I get. Wild Slicer says, I bought myself 1 copy in 2012 and then 1 copy for my brother that he never used. I have done that so many times. I have always been determined to play Minecraft, or not Minecraft, like multiplayer games. I have bought my brother and or people in general so many multiplayer games. I'm not saying like I'm expecting or like they have to play it. I understand the risk I'm taking, but just for the opportunity that we could play this together someday. I haven't played some of those.
If you'd been taught about looking after your money at school.
Exactly. We talked about this earlier. Full circle. Let's see, I have way too many hours into modded Minecraft. Yeah, there's a never-ending wealth of content in Minecraft. It's insane. The fireflies are poisonous things. Yeah. There are rumors that fireflies might still be coming. It's on sketchy grounds, I think. But apparently there's some strange firefly-esque pixels that were inside the camel and the sniffer that looked kind of out of place. I don't know. It's kind of a sketchy grounds because that's 2 pixels, but it's called annual passes. Jess, I feel attacked. Corporation really does slow things. They have to protect investments. Yeah, that's a whole nother side of this that we're not mentioning. It's not fully Mojang anymore. It's Microsoft, which is, yeah, that's a thing. So, modders don't need to worry about integration, but still, I mean, it's still an argument that can be made. Yeah, I understand that. I'm not saying it's an unfair argument though either. Firefly Redemption arc. You never know. Maybe. There's a lot of things that they come back to and make good on promises, but then there's other things like the what's it called?
The train.
Yeah, that's the one. The fletching table.
Yeah.
I don't think that
I
one's
didn't even
gone.
notice that.
Yeah, I don't think that one's gone completely. I really do think that when they touch on like potions and or arrows and stuff, that maybe that'll be back. But I mean, that's been gone a really long time. And by gone, I mean like they haven't done anything with it. So it's hard to say.
I mean, going from the other perspective of modding, from my experience, and I appreciate everyone's experiences are different. I found when I put loads of mods together and there was so much stuff to do, I completely lost focus and ended up just using the vanilla stuff because it was so overwhelming. So I think by having very focused updates, they have the confidence that people are gonna play it.
That's
They're
a
not gonna
good
go,
point,
there's
though.
too many things. They've added so much, and I just can't. Right, let's go back. Let's build a cobblestone house, sort of thing.
That's actually a really good point, though, is the overwhelming factor that you play danger to. Especially because not everybody, you've got all kinds of different age ranges playing Minecraft, and that's a completely different experience.
I mean, Dave's right in that comment there. If they do suddenly add fireflies now, then it's just going to flip the other way, isn't it? Oh, well, so you said you couldn't have them, and now you
Yeah,
can. So
again,
they're damned
it's
if they do, they're damned if they don't.
yeah. Harwood, what's up? What are you building? Think Indiana Jones Area 51 storage room. You can pretty much see it now because I've done things, and I don't know, it's kind of blurry from this angle, but yeah. And then each of those shelves will have to be individually stocked, and it's going to be crazy. But I think we are nearing the end of time. The end of time. That sounds so dark. I want to finish up the walls. So let's do what we did at the bottom, but with the wool now.
Going up.
Yeah.
Stagger, well, like randomness.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. To the top? No.
No, just like a shallow depth.
Couple, yeah, a couple odd blocks here and there.
And then we'll do the calcite in the end bit. I ended up taking the license back for the purchase for my brother and made my second account. I was tempted to try and give it to someone else, but finding people to play with Minecraft these days is rough. I might take this in a completely different direction.
Fan server.
No, I was just gonna say, like, as far as buying things and thinking people would want to play and do stuff, I don't know, this is a very obscure different direction to take this in. I have, but in my free time for a while, well, when I had more time, I had bought a lot of climbing gear and things, and for the life of me, I was always like, man, I have all of the gear to go climbing and rappelling. Who wouldn't want to go if I was just like, hey, I've got all the stuff, do you want to go? No one wants to go. It
sounds like hard work.
It blows my mind. I was like, come on, that sounds so cool. Why wouldn't you want to? You don't have to pay anything. I've got all the things. No one wants to go. Who doesn't want to play Minecraft? Are we weird? Nice. Do you need more wool?
I can get some.
Okay.
I'm trying to think how many times I have bought. For some reason, these shulker boxes keep being stuck open, which is weird. How many times have I bought Minecraft? Bought Java. That was the first time. Then I think I bought it on the Xbox 360. I have no idea why I would have done that. I think maybe because when I first bought Minecraft, it was on my laptop, and the more they started to add, the more it kind of ground to a halt. So I figured, oh, just get it for the 360 and then it's going to be fine. Then I think I bought. No, I got Bedrock for free. So even that's a bonus, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
And then I think I bought it for the iPad because I thought, yeah, right, when I'm out and about, I'll build stuff until I realized, yeah, I can't control Minecraft on an iPad at all.
I did that for. We had a Bedrock Realm that we were doing, so I bought it on the phone just so that I could AFK stuff.
Yep.
And it kept like you had to be on it actively or the phone would time out. It was annoying.
And then I bought it Bedrock for the Switch because the kids wanted to play that. And then they got their own computer and they wanted to try modded stuff, so then I bought them Java each. So then that's another 2 times. Wow. All the Minecrafts.
Alpin whispers, I think we are the weird ones. Yeah. I think I figured it out now.
Normal people are weird in a weird world.
Yeah. We're the weird ones that know what we like, though. And I think that's what's important in life. Figuring out what you like, being unashamed about it, and just enjoying being you and enjoying what you enjoy. Exactly. Yes. Wild Slicer's been modding since 1.2.4. That's insane. Recipe book was the first jar file. 90% of their time playing modded, vanilla knowledge is sorely lacking. That's wild. I have played 0% modded, unless you, I mean, if you consider what we do as vanilla plus, then yeah, no, I've never. I got close. I wanted to play the Monsters and Mechanics series with Loki, and just part of the job mess, I have not had the time to really focus in and put it towards it. It's been very frustrating. So no, I've had intention to recently, but it's not happened.
Okay, so now we calcite all the way to the top.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for scaffolding to get the front part. But I don't remember where I put it. Oh, found it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
I am back.
Loki.
Welcome back.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Stream day has technically just ended, but we're still here because we're not done and I'm last, so I can hold you all hostage as long as I like.
Cool.
Oh, it's just gonna get really sticky towards the top, isn't it?
Potentially. Oh yeah, no, not potentially, definitely. You could
If I
probably.
just go up.
It might be
so my
easier to
head's
dig
touching
into
the
the ceiling and torch it off.
So I just go up like this to here, and then let you worry about the top bit.
I mean, that's fair. That's what the scaffolding here's for.
Cool. I don't do scaffolding.
Scaffolding is nice. I was not one of the diehard, like, oh no, we need to keep using dirt.
Dirt. I still
No
do.
thanks. I'm good. Okay, where is... Oh, there's something there. Oh, calcite. Keep trying to jump to something and there's something in the way. Oh, this is gonna be... Well, wait a second. Wait a second. Here we go. There we go. Oh, that's fair. That's a fair question. Wild Slicer says...
What is this?
What?
This giant. Oh, it's a board.
Oh, Duds
See.
put
Oh,
that.
that's
Yeah.
bored. Yeah.
So Wild Slicer asks, see, as I'm saying, I don't do modded, is like, so what mod are you using that's showing all those invisible blocks? That's a fair question. That's a very fair question. So yes, if you want to say it that way, I've been playing modded since I started playing, making content. It's a lot of very widely accepted mods in the content creation sphere. That doesn't mean they're not modded. It really is just what you. It's up to personal opinions.
Because it doesn't. It's like it doesn't change the gameplay of vanilla. It's just a tool to make things easier. Is basically what
Quality
it
of
is.
life.
Right.
Yeah.
So what this is Lightmatica, and what it does is I built all of this in creative. We have a creative version of this server. Okay, cool. Cool. We don't have to go into that debate then. Wild Slicer says, I still consider this vanilla, really, but still, the mod could be useful. Yeah. So what it is we have a creative version of the server. It gets updated every so often, and we take that and we can do all our building there. And as we are all people with full-time jobs, and this isn't our full-time job, or, or maybe not all people with full-time jobs, but like Minecraft is not our first and only job. We want to make sure that we have as much time as we can for content creation. So a lot of us, as well as the opportunity that it really allows you to open up your building skills when you're building in creative. You've got all the blocks right there. You build with blocks you wouldn't always think of. So a lot of us build in creative, and then this mod takes a schematic of it, and level by level you can build that. Now that I've told you that, it might it won't ruin content creation for you, but you will notice it everywhere, because anyone that is 3D printing their build
from Minecraft used it as well.
Yeah, anybody that is 3D printing their build, or maybe like rotated their build or flipped it, that's Lightmatica. So now you know.
To the ceiling.
What's that?
Is it calcite up to the ceiling
Yes.
from this wall? Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm doing the front wall here because it's a little different. But yes, thank you. So yeah, it won't ruin it. I actually kind of like the 3D printed look, but it is one that, like, once you notice it, you'll see it. Do the ghost box show up on replay mod at all? Nope. I think, can you see them if you turn it on in replay?
No, because
I don't think you can at all.
Replay mod, what it does is it records all the different changes that happen. So whether, a player, an entity, whatever the changes between like frames or ticks or whatever is what it tracks. And so since they don't actually exist, the visuals of it don't exist, they won't show up. That said, though, I have seen in a Tango video once that the frame, like the outline of the area that the Lightmatica schematics in showed up once. And I think that's just a glitch in the program.
Season 1, it must have been a bug at the time, but yeah, my schematic was casting a shadow in shaders.
Oh, gross.
But that only happened once, and then it appeared to fix. So, oh, this is looking fantastic! Look at all the mobs spawning on top now.
Yeah, I just saw that.
So
does this go to the ceiling? Am I doing this last two of the ceiling here? And then also this goes.
Yeah, and then that far corner though will stay open to the cave.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Which that might need the replay a bit to kind of check. Okay, white wool. White wool.
Oh, you beat me to it.
I did.
You're getting all of them tonight.
We are popular tonight. Something's going right.
Kids don't go night clubbing anymore, do they?
No.
Drink
have the-
cider in the park.
NBA playoffs in my area, so we were gonna go out mini golfing, but that's gonna kind of impossible. It'll be really crowded.
Oh, I love mini golf.
I think that's not true. Well, I just shot my thought down before I even said it out loud.
Yay!
I was gonna say the only
What's
time
it
I
the
went.
way?
Yeah, no, it's the Aerington way. I have interesting speech patterns, I think. I was gonna say the only time I went was on vacation, but that's not quite true. That's more like the only time I went of my own volition, and even then, I guess it's part of the vacation curriculum with a family. But no, I had a job working with people with developmental disabilities, and so we would go hang out and do things, and we did a lot of mini golf.
Nice. The Disney ones are really good because they're all included. So on a Disney day where you're all tired because you've done the parks or something the day before, it's really nice just to chill out, do some mini golf.
Okay. I missed that. What were you saying?
I was saying the Disney mini golf was good because
Nice.
it was included and you could do it on the days off from, you know, the tiring walking around all the parks. Just nice to chill out and play mini golf.
Oh no, that's cool.
With all your favourite characters. We are not sponsored by Disney. Ba, 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 ba. Although
it's
there
the-
are some really dreary looking mini golf courses in the dark seaside towns of the UK.
That makes sense. I always thought it'd be cool to make one that you could take apart and put together, and then just have a shed to store it in, and then just like
How big is your garden?
rent it out to people. Well, see, I don't have a shed. I'm just saying if I did, and then you could rent it out to people to use. You'd
yeah.
make ton off like weddings and stuff, or whatever event that people want. But you're good.
Gonna meet in the middle. We're gonna Lady in the Trumpet.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the sound Cast it makes when you put it down.
It is great. Oh man, that's
That's a
gonna
nice
drop
tom.
so many. Is that solid ground down there? Yeah, it's sweet.
Now compare your stream, what we've done on it, to mine. It's like night and day.
I
Do you
mean,
want me to leave this roof open to the cave as well? I can stop right here, I guess.
yeah, I'll be over in a second.
All right, I'll go put your calcite back.
Yay.
I mean, that's also hard to say though, considering that you've been here the whole time helping me.
Yeah.
Imagine half of this, if that.
All right, now we're putting all the shelves up, right?
I mean, I think we probably ought to call it, but
Oh, it's been fun.
let me.
I'm quite looking forward to catching up on the ones I've missed. Whilst I was asleep.
Whilst I was sleeping.
I was sleeping. Did LEONÉ manage to get through the whole stream without disconnecting or having the
Yeah,
power turned
no
off or
problems whatsoever.
Tornadoes. Floods.
Yep. Like I said, poor Duds was on retainer all day, and yep, didn't need to. So Wild Slicer must be in my time zone. It's only 10:10. We got another 2 hours. Go, go, go.
There is such a thing as too much of a good thing.
I mean, in my defense,
It
no.
would be nice to do some more casual streams.
Yeah, which I think
You
if
know, when
I
we're like just hanging out, like, oh, let's just stream it. Hey, you know, we're just goofing around doing this thing. You want to watch? Watch.
We'll do an impromptu Channel 64 talks, or what was it?
Chats.
Geeks, talks,
Chats.
chats. There we go.
Drones on.
Yeah. whatever that is.
I mean, that's just basically my videos right there.
Oh.
It's like, okay, now we finished the build, and now your payment for this, or your punishment payment, I don't know, fee,
reward.
is you get to
Yes.
listen to me. Yes, your reward, quote unquote, is you get to listen to me drone on 15 minutes about the thing that I built. And those are cut down too. It's cut down to 15 minutes. It goes on longer.
I wish I could do that. I'm always like, yeah, I built this. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
It's cool,
What
innit?
next?
In it though.
In it though.
See, I'm getting to the point where I don't feel like I say enough necessarily. But I don't know. I want it to be all entertaining, and so I'm trying to find the balance of what makes that entertaining, which most of the time lately is it's all about visual or like sound effects, and I know that's the young people way to do it, but it works and I like it. But
I mean, I find it difficult
that's
because it's like,
or replay.
depending on how people build, I build in such a free form sort of way that when I've finished, it's very difficult to think back and go, why did I do it like this? Because
Glad
it's just
you wasted no
felt-
time putting sounds in the soundboard, Aerington.
felt right.
I didn't. I was sitting there this morning and I was like, look what I can do. Dud's hello was there immediately.
We need no bones James ones in there as well.
See, somebody else is
I need
gonna
to
have to
update
pick
his
those because I
data
can't. Is the new voice lines on there?
Yeah, they're in the data. They're in the data pack. Or
I
the
thought
resource
they
pack.
were, but we didn't hear them. Meg and I were trying to hear them.
Sorry. Yeah, there are 2 new ones. No, those are not in there yet.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't been extremely motivated to do that since we're gonna be. You know,
Yeah.
peek behind the curtain here. Yeah, we're gonna be updating to 119.4 here probably pretty soon, and unfortunately, Tatersons hasn't updated to 119.4 in a way that at least works with 119.4. So Old Bones Jones may have to go on vacation for a while.
I never did show Old Bones Jones after you hinted that I was supposed to show him.
Yeah, because I couldn't find him.
That's okay.
Oh, he was around
Um,
earlier. Like
But
saw
I
him.
had like 30 seconds to find him,
Oh.
so it was never going to happen.
Right.
Good luck with that. Yeah.
If we have a complaint, it's that his ambient lines are very quiet.
And sometimes they overlap.
They shouldn't.
I haven't heard them
That might be
overlap,
lag.
but they're
That might
very
be lag.
quiet.
They shouldn't be overlapping because it's like a good 20 seconds between each line.
I wonder if it's I'm clicking them whilst they're saying.
Well,
an
if you're
ambient
clicking
line.
him
Yeah,
while
those
he's
will-
talking, then yes, that will overlap because it's
Casting my
it's
mind back.
separate
Probably
from each
bad.
other. There's
I
a
get excited. I just want to click him.
there's a
Yeah,
data
his
pack controlling
of wisdom.
his ambient lines, and then the Tatersons mod is controlling the actual lines.
I'm really
his
pleased
greetings.
with the sock line.
That is a
Honestly,
good
like,
one. I keep forgetting
I
some
mean-
of them are on there.
I may just have to roll my own mod to replace Tatersons if we don't find something.
Honestly, I would love that. I know that sounds insane, and I know that's a crazy ask, but I really do think there's potential for that to be the future of content creation. Like, that's a huge thing that brings life to the server.
Oh, did you see that article about the they made like a Sims house with loads of people in it, but they're all controlled by AI?
Yeah,
They organized a party. It's so
the
cute.
Valentine's Day party. That's awesome.
But then they said they would be at work and then go on their lunch break and then all go and drink at the bar.
That's
I
awesome.
was like, yeah, that's kind of what we would want to do, but yeah, it's not the right thing to do.
All right. So if I'm recording an episode live on stream, do you think we should do a check-in now or finish the time lapse in the next stream?
I don't know, dude. I
Just film the
your-
check-in,
your
and
plan.
if you don't want it, then
That's-
you can always like,
That's a good idea.
cut to just the other part of the time lapse.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to film the check-in for the episode that we are filming during a live stream, which is my plan for making this work. We'll see if that sticks through. Thank you. And then we're gonna call it. We're already 15 minutes over for stream day. Spoiling. So spoiled.
I see a polar bear in here.
That's a sheep.
There's a big sheep.
Oh,
Thank you for tying off my stream with the title again.
That's
You
steroid
all
sheep.
did this great. I didn't even have to tell anybody.
Beefcake. Oh, call him Beefcake. Please call him Beefcake.
Who? No, it's
It's a big
sheep. It's sheep.
Happy sheep.
Ah, man, I want to call everything happy sheep that's a sheep anymore. All right, here we go. Wait a second. I'm not at all prepared for a check-in. All right, here, we'll just hit record and see what it is. Okay, so Jess and Loki are here. They've helped us on stream. And we have the floor done and the outer walls. We did the ceiling before because that was easier to do as we were digging the area out last episode. But all of these sections of the pistons are going to be storage racks. Then we've got kind of the main walkways here divided out and a bit of gradient on the wall. We've got some calcite down into the wool, down into the smoother white concrete powder. And then we've got the front doors all lined up. And that will be another next episode project. We have another huge mining thing to do because all of that needs to go out into open jungle. But let's go ahead and get back to building the racks. Or something. Or other. I don't know. We can always edit that in later.
I love
Or-
the little phrases that you come out with at the end of like, I finished my bit, but I'm still talking. Right, this is never going in.
I know, but the problem is because I do that, there's weird like vocal things going on that I can't just cut it off smoothly because I keep talking and don't just shut up. Also, I have to consider that I'm on the screen. My actual person is, unless I take that off and just use like the replay footage, but that would be really tough at this point.
oh yeah, you should have set that up where that layer is like only for stream or something like that, and you record it without it.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
It's just
Probably
like how
still
I did
could.
the same thing with my voice, but then I neglected to record my voice separately, which is what I normally do. So you know, I won't be editing anything.
Yeah, well, we'll see. This is a learning experiment. Worst case scenario,
You invented a new word.
what?
You said experiments. So it's an experiment and an experience. It's a new word.
It just sounds like experiment to me.
Experiment, experience, experiment.
Spearmint, or spearmint gum.
Hey.
Oh, that's great.
It's
All
an
right, well, thank you
experiment.
guys for your help here, and thank you to everyone. We are in the shadows. I don't want to be in the shadows. Here, this torch.
Shadows.
Thank you everyone for coming out. Really appreciate everybody that's been here to help talk and chat and have a good time together. I'll zoom out so we can see everybody. And thank you for hanging out today on stream day. It's been awesome. It's gone very smoothly. It's gone great. Surprisingly smoothly. We didn't have any issues. Everybody's been here. Had a great time. So
Didn't have any issues at all, did we? None of
no.
them.
So yeah, where's all my stream buttons? They're all missing. All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Bye.